Starmen Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another Starmen Debates. I am your host, Devin, and with me is Cody, Billy, and David.
Hey everybody.
Woo!
Greetings to everyone.
And guys, as usual, we'll go around the room. What's everyone doing?
I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley again.
Yeah, that's an addiction that I see you have again.
It's fun.
Oh, by the way, this isn't the podcast. This is actually an adventure, Cody.
Yeah. We know some problems. We don't care. Keep going.
Woo! Yeah, I don't think that's what an intervention is.
I was told there would be catering. There is no catering.
You didn't pay for it.
Yeah, that's probably the reason.
Yeah.
Why would he waste catering on you, Cody?
Yeah, really.
I was making more food for myself, but I didn't want to feel like a fatty.
I could say something, but I'm not.
Him anyway. Alright.
Yeah, we'll leave that one.
Okay.
We'll reserve all beatings for Cody at the end, so no one else has to hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. Come here, Cody. Ah! Ah!
So, Cody's been playing Stardew Valley. I want to get that game, but I feel I'll fall in the same category of getting addicted to it, where I play nothing but it. So, I'm not getting it anytime soon.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Billy.
Still playing Payday 2. Got that, it was on sale, so I'm playing that. I'm waiting. Eventually, I do want to get some of the DLC for it. There's supposed to be a few missions based around Point Break.
Okay.
And biker missions with new characters and masks that are from Sons of Anarchy.
Cool.
So, I think it sold me on that one.
That does sound good.
David.
I've been jumping back and forth between Shadow Hearts 2 and Octopath Traveler.
Okay. Yeah, that's another one I really gotta get into.
Which one?
Oh, Octopath.
Alright.
And to date this, I am going to start Deltarune very shortly here.
Oh, nice.
Big fan of Undertale, so when the creator makes something else, I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Anyways, so guys, we're going to talk about how to market your video games. I have a video game I want to sell, so I need some pointers.
Well, I guess the golden rule seems to be, as soon as you have the idea, as soon as you have a granted idea, market it right then and there.
That was a good way to start, yeah.
I mean, the fundamental mechanics, I mean.
That way no one else can steal your idea.
Something like that. It's more about gaining hype than anything.
Yeah. So, what we'll do here, since no one really answered, let's go through the history first of how games were marketed. Maybe we'll spark some information there. So, back in the olden days when we had NES and Super NES,
We had Nintendo Power.
Nintendo Power, and any other Nintendo or video game magazine.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was where all the big ads for all your games came from.
Yeah, Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Electronic Gaming Monthly, there's a slew of them. There's PS or PlayStation.
Yeah,
Yes,
those,
I think it is.
I don't know, those just PlayStation Magazine.
Yeah.
I had a subscription to that, but I actually found all the old magazines.
But yeah, there's one I had a bunch of. It was like Play Something. I don't remember the full title of it. But it was like the second best to Nintendo Power, but it was for other games.
Maybe it was just Play Magazine.
That might be it.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, but that's a UK magazine.
Okay, maybe that's not it because I don't remember going to the UK.
Devin, do you have a split? And it's taking you places you don't want to go.
That'd be really costly, and I think I'd be aware.
I suppose.
That or airport security really was lax back in the day.
Back in the day, probably.
Yeah. I want to get on that airplane. Do you have a ticket? No. All right. Next time, I have a ticket.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was it September 10th, 2001?
Oof.
Okay.
All right, back to topic.
Yeah.
Before the lynch mob.
Yes. Thanks, Billy.
Let's talk about your tactics in private. Oh, you're going to get such a beating.
Tune in next week when we have Devin, Cody, David, and Larry. All right. Other than that, the other way to market your game was actually for television.
Yeah, like,
Cable TV.
Can't forget the old TV.
Yeah.
no.
And those had some memorable commercials.
Oh yeah, they really. Now it's just show the gameplay.
Yeah.
Back then they had to improvise.
Yeah.
Well, the Super Nintendo, for the Super SNES, where it was like outside on like the basketball courts or whatever. I can even just describe it. It was like an epic commercial.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they had to make them epic. Remember the Adventures of Link one?
Yeah.
They had to get a guy dressed up as Link run around shouting Zelda everywhere.
Yep.
And the commercial lied to you at times.
Oh yeah, all the time, actually. Like, they're more interested in getting kids hyped. They didn't care how they're, like, actually presenting the game.
Oh yeah. But to be fair, some of them they put effort into, and others not so much.
Yeah, I guess it depended on the game or franchise.
Yeah. I recall, like, the Dragon Quest commercial being, like an epic sort of Lord of the Rings style commercial.
Yep.
And Wizards and Warriors actually had got, I think, Fabio dressed up as
Yeah.
Kuros. And who could forget the Kirby commercials?
Oh man, I love the Kirby commercials. All of them.
He's one tough
Yep.
creep puff.
And Kirby is just Kirby.
Yeah.
There's the one where he's up in the pet shop and he blows up like the other animals.
Yeah, I actually do remember that one.
And my favorite Legend of Zelda one is they're on a train or a subway,
Alright.
and then there's this old man that's like at the end, next up, Hyrule!
I'm guessing it was for Spirit Tracks.
No, it was for maybe Adventures of Link or something. Like the train had nothing to do with
Oh.
anything. It was for one of the handhelds, I guess.
Alright.
Because the kid was playing it on the train, I think. I
Alright.
don't remember the full commercial. I just remember that old guy shouting, "Next up, Hyrule!" And I was like, well, how funny would it be if, like, that wasn't an actor they hired, that was just some homeless guy who just happened to say that?
They just wanted on the set, like,
No, it was Spirit Tracks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think so. That seems to be the only commercial I can find.
Please tell me the guy's homeless.
No, that doesn't even strike a bell to me, sir.
Alright. Alright, I'll try to do some research then.
Yeah. I mean, good luck on it all. And
Oh, Zelda rap.
oh, yeah, the Zelda rap.
I don't want to know.
They just rapped about Zelda. That's really all there
For
was.
Link's Awakening.
Oh, joy.
And we'll finish it off with who can remember the Smash Bros. Original commercial.
Oh god, you beat me to
yeah,
it.
Nope.
That is one of the most memorable. That's gotta be one of the most memorable.
How can you not remember this?
Was it back in N64?
Yeah.
There you go.
Jimmy bashes the head to Cody, apparently.
yeah.
No,
he
I never
tends to-
owned one.
You still would have seen the commercial.
Or you just tuned out to some commercial for N64 games. Like, nope.
Probably. It was Pikachu, Yoshi, Mario, and Donkey Kong skipping through this field.
Yeah.
And then Mario out of nowhere trips Yoshi and they start beating the shit out of each
Yeah,
other.
like, even
It was
I remember that.
amazing.
Right to the tone of you and me
And me and you, so happy together.
That actually sounds kind of hilarious. That song does ring some bells for that.
Heck, I even remember that commercial.
Yeah. Like, it's probably the reason I really got into Smash Bros. I love that commercial.
Yeah.
And there you go. Perfect marketing.
Perfect marketing.
Yeah.
Because that's what you had to do. You had to make the game look fun or exciting or this is going to be such an adventure for you, kid.
That is a given. Considering what you had to work with at the time.
Consider what you had to work with and what you were up against.
Oh, yeah.
Because the amount of games back in the day, there's probably something that is already like your game.
At that time, I don't think there was much like Smash Brothers.
No, Smash Bros. Was its own revolutionary thing.
Yeah.
But you still had to market it because it was a new concept that people might not actually get.
Good. They did a good job.
Yeah, this is, you have to remember, this is the early times of games. Right after a game crash.
Yeah, so they want to find stuff that's marketable.
Mm-hmm.
And
True.
someone pitching, I'm going to take all the Nintendo mascots, put them in the fighting game, and they're going to beat the snot out of each other. Doesn't sound like a great idea on paper. So how do you display that as, no, that's a really great idea,
Yeah.
is through marketing campaigns of that commercial
Yeah.
and explain the gameplay to your developer.
Let's see, I recall hearing information about how Smash Brothers was first developed. Don't quote me on this, but originally it was just a bunch of no-name fighters.
Yeah,
Originally, then they said, hey, why don't we just put Nintendo characters in there? Because I think one of them looked like Captain Falcon anyway.
probably. And there you have it. That's how Smash Bros. Kind of got started. Maybe.
And,
And the rest is history.
Sony tried to do the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, we're
usually-
not going to get on
Yeah.
the Smash Bros, guys. That's
Yeah.
not what we're here for.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
in-
Cody, stay on topic.
Yeah.
You're drifting.
Well, no, that's have a fair point.
Okay.
Because the
Yeah.
Sony's did try to do their Battle Royale,
Okay, yeah.
and it didn't go as well.
Yeah.
And there's really no reason it shouldn't have gone well, but it wasn't marketed and the gameplay itself wasn't up to
Yeah.
snuff.
Poor marketing.
I never even heard of that game until someone actually showed it to me.
Which one?
PlayStation Battle Royale or whatever.
Oh, yeah, the All-Stars
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Which just proves, like, if.
Yeah. If no one hears about your game, does it exist?
I tried it.
Actually, in the US, it got some marketing. They even had the guys from Robot Chicken do commercials for it.
Okay. Like, I haven't even seen it, but
Yeah.
I stopped watching TV in 2010. Oh. Sorry, I guess they're doing some work outside if anyone can hear that.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think adding the Nintendo characters to Smash Brothers was a way to make it original of some sort.
Yeah. Or more marketable.
Yeah.
Now you have actually big names to throw around.
Yeah.
So guys, after, because I just mentioned one of the big flaws is, if I don't watch TV, how do I see these commercials?
Social media.
Social media is next on that list. Social media and the internet.
Yeah. You're bound to strike gold through one of those things, either.
Yeah.
So the big thing about social media is that you have to get a game that's worth talking about.
Oh yeah. That's what crowdfunding's for, I think.
That's what crowdfunding is for. That's also actually showing off your game itself and no longer doing the flashy epic commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also viral marketing.
Yeah. Want to describe that to us?
I know what it is. I just have a hard time describe it. A method of marketing whereby consumers are encouraged to share information about companies, goods, or services via the internet. So word of mouth, basically.
Yeah. It's word of mouth through the internet.
Word of mouth in the 21st century.
Yeah.
Spread some rumors about your stuff and just let it spread like wildfire.
Pretty much.
There's also like those kind of ads you see on YouTube.
Yeah, that kind of counts as social media, doesn't it?
Actually, no, that YouTube has kind of become the new cable TV for a lot of people. So it's more you're advertising on a site for watching videos.
Yeah.
And that's how I see a lot of game trailers now.
My big thing is for game trailers is actually Steam, where the Steam itself has the game trailers there.
Yeah, same with PlayStation Network.
Yeah. The problem with that is now you have to come up with a catchy name or something eye-catchy to get someone to click on your game so that they can come in and see the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the back eye, like when you're scrolling through something.
Yeah.
And, make sure your trailer is accurate.
Yep. What actually makes a good trailer then, guys?
Ooh. I've always liked the commercials that put effort into them instead of just showing the gameplay myself.
I'm kind of the opposite. I actually want to see gameplay. I want to see what I'm actually going to be doing in your game. It's cool to have an epic story and show me some flashy cutscenes and cinematics.
Yeah.
But
Oh, no, I meant more like... some of the Japanese commercials did, like, claymation or puppeteering with their commercial, and as well showing the stuff. I meant more like that. But yeah, cutscenes doesn't tell you anything, so...
No. Because, there'll be, I know there was, one game where they always showed cutscenes, they never showed the actual gameplay.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not interested because I don't know what I'm doing. I know it's an RPG, but, what are the mechanics of this? Is it turn-based? Is it not turn-based? Did you do something weird with the mechanics?
Worked for Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
All they did was show cutscenes for their commercials.
Yeah. I'm not saying, everyone is like me and would want to see cutscenes, but me personally, I want to see a little bit of gameplay just to see what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's
Same.
true. Oh, no, I didn't mean to factor out the gameplay. I mean, Freedom Blank did, an interesting one. They showed the gameplay and they actually had the characters talk about the game.
See, that's fun.
Yeah, that's what I meant. A fun little trailer.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
No, it's the, I like fun commercials that are you watch it because it's hilarious or just so epic that you're that was a little mini movie.
Yeah.
But at the same time, throw in a little bit of gameplay in there so people know, hey, this is what you're actually getting into.
Like the Ocarina of Time commercial?
Yeah, that might be a good one.
Yeah. They just showed gameplay with epic music in the background.
Yeah.
I saw one marketing trailer for PlayStation 3 when it was launching
Yeah.
from Japan about this creepy baby doll.
I don't think that was Japan. I think that was us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
great!
No. Yeah, I
And
actually...
yeah, that was a bad idea. They got a little too cocky.
Yeah. It was really creepy.
Oh, yeah. No, it's...
Geez, there was another PlayStation one where they had the guy getting born, fly through the air, and then into a coffin.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
Jesus.
So, are we gonna die if we play this?
No, I think it means you're going to be playing that your whole life.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
is what they're trying to go for, but it kind of looked like you're going to an early grave real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, and we can't forget the infamous PSP commercials with the friggin' squirrels.
Yeah, those were just what?
I
Who
think
smoked the crack and drew those?
Yeah.
I,
nuts!
I think I should be thankful I missed out on that.
Yeah.
Huh. I thought I'd get... Oh, there they are!
Yeah, we'll have to strap Cody to a chair and make him watch these.
Yeah, we're gonna go all
Clockwork
Won't
Orange.
jump.
Oh my god, that was bad. With black stereotype squirrels.
Yeah, I know. I was like, mm.
Oh yeah, the Hells Yeah squirrels, I guess is what they're called.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, one that creeped me out as a kid is the Nintendo "You Cannot Beat Us"
I think
commercial.
that was an Australian commercial.
I think it was.
You cannot beat us.
It was like the worst CGI I've ever seen.
Well, it was the 80s.
It was the 80s, so I give it a pass on that. But it's just like the Nintendo characters, like mostly the villains, or there's just one guy that just stands there with eyes open, and they're all saying, "We are Nintendo. You cannot beat us."
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And crappy CGI. Oh god, yeah, they tried to make the models as close to the game sprites as possible.
Yep.
So that just made it even more uncanny.
Yep. Yeah, I can watch that and just be like, "This was a fever dream, right?" No, it was real.
Yeah.
Apparently there was this like Sega Genesis marketing commercial.
Yeah.
That was pretty stupid.
Okay.
Do go on!
I can't remember exactly what it says, but it said like
Nintendo
Sega-
does what Nintendo, or Sega does what Nintendo don't.
there we go.
They go starts it, Devin swoops in.
Swoops in and steals it. I remember that campaign.
Good save, Devin.
Thank you.
Cody, you're a failure.
This is nothing
I'd
new.
rather be a failure than a success.
What? That was a fail in itself.
Oh,
What the fuck does that even mean, Cody?
Nothing. Don't try to interpret
No,
it.
no,
Or
just-
give yourself a heading.
yeah. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
already
I've given up on Cody a long time ago.
like, I'm already getting on a small migraine right now, so
So, continuing on then. So, we went over basically the history of marketing. So, what pointers do we have?
Let's see. Well, you need creativity for one.
I would say yes. It has to be very creative to be eye-catching and actually get people excited for it.
Yeah, what makes your Metroidvania stand out from the other Metroidvanias?
Because there's, at this point, dozens of them.
Yeah.
And like also, what makes one fighter different than another one?
That's basically the same
Same
thing.
thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Good try, Cody.
So, and then you can list off your mechanics to me all you want, but that's not really going to sell me.
Yeah.
Unless you have some very interesting mechanics that are just mind-blowing.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Or writing.
Or writing. It's like,
None.
I made a fighting game that's more intricate to a storyline than
Yeah.
most fighters. Okay, you're selling me a little bit.
Yep.
So what kind of story am I looking at? Well, here's a trailer to show you what you'll be doing.
Yeah.
Non-misleading trailers would be nice. The
Yeah.
amount of times I've watched a trailer with like all this nice stuff, and then you see the gameplay, and it's not what it says it is.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's just I wouldn't say lazy marketing, but just
Don't care marketing.
don't care marketing. We're just trying to advertise the product so it sells, and then let the player deal with the actual game itself after it's done.
Let's see, what was I thinking here? Well, it's not just marketing that does that. Freaking events do that.
Yeah.
I think when the PlayStation 3 was new, they showed some gameplay, and it wasn't even actual gameplay. It was like generated videos of what the gameplay is supposed to be,
Yeah.
or something like that.
That's just either like slap together marketing because like, oh, we don't actually have any gameplay, or lazy marketing where we're just like, we'll show whatever just to make it look good. We don't actually have anything backing this up.
Yeah. You can't prove it can't happen.
Yeah.
Actually, we can.
No, shut up. Buy our thing. Please.
We can still entertain you.
To the max. Buy me Bone Store or go to hell.
That was actually a pretty interesting commercial.
Yeah. It's like if I saw Mortal Kombat like that, where it's like, oh, now you're fighting a tank. I was like, okay. I kind of want to see why.
Oh no, that was the boring one. That was supposed to be the boring commercial.
Oh, yeah.
It was after that when you're having two Goros beat the living crap out of each other.
Yeah.
You want excitement? Shove this up your stocking!
I was like, that was every Nintendo video game commercial back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had to be edgy for it to sell.
Yep, edgy and just a lot. Michael Bay had to direct it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Welcome to the 90s, kids. Where everything had edge.
Yep.
And guns, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Strap a gun to a character. Why? Because we have to.
Yeah. And put extreme in the name.
Yep. Or not even. And the extreme has to be extreme.
Yes.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's how we marketed things in the 90s.
Yep.
It was a dark time.
It was a very weird time. I'm not going to say I didn't mind those commercials, but at the same time, it got repetitive.
Yeah.
Especially seeing the same ones all the
Yeah.
time. Then again, if they don't shove it down your throat, you won't buy it.
That's the point of marketing. It has to be constantly in your head, so when you're at the store, you remember the commercial, and then you buy the product.
Yeah. Now you're playing with power.
Yes.
Superpower.
So that brings me to an interesting topic I came up across is marketing now doesn't have to be as memorable as it used to be.
No, that's what I was complaining about.
Yeah, I really don't remember much of the new ads.
No. Because in the case of Steam, the game's right there. Well, after you're done watching the trailer, if you're sold, you will buy it right then and there.
Yeah, that's true.
Or
add
put it
to-
on a wish
Yeah.
list. Because before, it was like, you had to convince the kid to go tell their parents to buy this game. And then the parents had to remember what it was the kid was talking about.
Yeah, really.
Or if you're a teen and actually can buy your own games at this
Yeah.
point, you still have to remember what it was that you're going to the store to buy.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't go the same right after you watch the commercial. You'd just be like, oh, I'm at the mall. Remember that game commercial? I think I'll buy that.
Yeah. Here's some game footage. Name in big letters.
Yep. Please remember us when you're at the store. When you're picking up Mario Sunshine, please remember Sonic Adventures.
We need the money. Yeah, those are commercials I don't see very often anymore. Sonic commercials.
No, I can't remember much of a Sonic commercial other than Sonic Spinball.
Sonic might be
Gotta go fast! Into the grave.
Yep.
there we go. Sonic might be dead.
No,
No, he won't.
no, he's more of a zombie than dead.
Yeah.
So he's on life support.
We're basically like begging Nintendo's like, just let him die.
You mean Sega?
Oh, Nintendo, Sega. It's now kind of the same thing, isn't it?
Not quite. Sega does release games on other systems.
Okay.
It's just right now they've been focusing more on Yakuza and Valkyria Chronicles.
Yeah, okay.
We know you like it, Cody. Stop.
Yeah, calm down.
Stop being enthusiastic.
Stay there like the emotionless blob that you are. Alright, I guess a blob means a beaten.
You tickle like a bowl full of jelly.
Geez, I remember with Nintendo Power before the launch of the N64, they actually sent you a tape demoing some of the games from the N64.
Yeah, I think I had one of those.
Yeah, so did I. It was mostly for Mario 64 and Wave Race and Shadows of the Empire because they were the first three made. But
Yeah, okay, I think I remember this. I don't think I ever had one, but
yeah, they did go into deep detail though, so that's a good thing.
yeah. I remember the demo disc for the PlayStation.
Oh yeah. I think I found the box like 4 years ago.
Oh, that's right. Putting playable demos of your games with other games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because I had.
Yeah.
Or just a CD full of playable demos. That's all the CD is.
Yeah. That's what I had because I had the subscription and I think I forget how many. I kept those demo discs for years. And especially when they gave the preview of what was going to be on the next demo disc
Yeah.
in the issue.
I guess that was also marketing their magazine too.
Yeah.
Make you want to buy that.
Or sometimes they did the boost sales. Like I'm pretty sure when Dragon Quest VIII originally came out, they packaged it with the playable demo of Final Fantasy XII to probably boost sales.
Yeah.
Because some people would be crazy enough to go, "Hey, I could buy this whole game for just for the demo. I pay $70 for the demo."
Pretty much. It's like, I'm more interested in the demo that's included in this than the actual game.
Yep.
But that works.
Mm-hmm.
Scary, huh?
It is scary, but yeah, it's kind of how it works.
Do they even? I don't think they do demo discs anymore. Do they?
No.
I have not heard of a demo disc.
No, like
Anything
no.
now is a demo you can download online.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got rid of the demo discs like a long, like at least probably 2012. That was the last time, 2012, 2011, maybe the last time I saw an Xbox magazine with a demo disc.
Yeah. So, another form of marketing is promotions. Buy this, and you'll get this little gift with it.
Yeah.
Either a figurine or something. And this doesn't have to do with gaming. This is actually done with other things, right, Billy?
Yeah, well, yeah, because it was because I'm thinking we mentioned that, but back in 1995, it was a sweepstakes that the WF did for the first In Your House. It was like you sent your name and address on the card and got entered to win a new house.
Yeah.
They gave away the house on the first pay-per-view.
Wow.
Yeah, a full house.
Yeah.
Jeez, I was just gonna say, pay $20 extra for a statue.
Yeah. That's what gaming marketing is now for promotions.
Yeah.
Buy the limited edition collector's edition, which has the game,
A
maybe
download code.
a download code, maybe the original soundtrack, and this little figurine that you'll probably lose in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And maybe an art book.
Yeah. Same with also like promotions and that dude.
In a sealed box.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, how WCW promoted their movie Ready to Rumble was they had the star of the movie win their World Heavyweight Championship,
Yeah.
which was different. Well, that's one way to market and promote your movie.
Yeah.
Have the star of the movie win the actual championship?
I guess. I'm sorry, I'm a little lost on that one.
Yeah, the movie was coming out and they had David Arquette beat Jeff Jarrett for the WCW championship. He was the actual champion.
Yeah, I imagine they would have to do that if they're going to really push that movie.
Yeah, which a lot of people hate the fact that he won it, and apparently when DDP told David Arquette that he was doing it, he thought he was joking. He thought it was like a rib against him. I was like, no, it's like, dude, I can't.
Yeah.
And at least one good thing I found out, one nice thing I found out about, that all the checks that he got from WCW during that stint, he donated them to the families of deceased wrestlers.
Okay.
Nice.
So, like Ron Perlman's family,
That's awesome.
but yeah, I was like, interesting way to promote your movie. Not only have the actor be the champion, but have him defend the championship in the match from the movie. Triple steel cage match.
Yeah. It's hand in hand, and it just kind of shows how kind of storylined
Yeah.
wrestling is. So I don't think it's anything groundbreaking or new. It feels very set up.
Yeah,
to
well,
me.
but it was the only time any wrestling, because WWE would never do that for their titles, of a celebrity would win it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people thought that was the final death nail for WCW,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which kind of was, but then they were closed in the year.
Alright, so making my notes here for my game. Start early. Avoid epic nonsense trailers.
Communication, that's important.
Communication. Make sure everyone knows what I'm trying to do.
Don't mislead your customers.
Well, that's kind of what I meant. Communicate
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah.
Some people, what's the word?
Constant
some crowd-
updates.
What?
Constant updates.
Yes. But I was thinking more kind of like what they're doing with Bloodstained, and they left, and certain Kickstarters were able to play a playable demo,
Yeah.
and they went back and retooled a whole bunch of things from that demo, from user comments and stuff.
Yeah. Like they listened to their users and went, oh, this is not the game they want. Here's the game they want.
Yeah.
And then they show, hey, we listened. Look at the game now. And
Well, it's good to do that to a point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you mean.
yeah.
Would open betas be considered a marketing?
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, an open beta. Where it's like, here, download this. It's not a complete game by any stretch of the word,
Yeah.
but please play and tell us what you think.
Yeah.
And that's more playtesters doing playtesting.
Yeah. Who better than your fans, all right?
Who better than your fans are than trying to hire actual professional playtesters?
Yeah.
Because the fans know what is good and what's not.
To a point.
To a point.
To a point.
Don't listen completely to your fans, but at the same time, don't ignore them.
Yeah.
Good balance.
Yeah. Find common complaints and fix those. And the other form of marketing that we were touching on, but we danced around, was actually Let's Players on YouTube.
Uh,
True.
Or streamers, or
Yeah.
anything like that. People playing your game is probably the best form of advertisement you could have.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't know how many games are on my list just because I watched someone on YouTube play it for a little bit and went, I want that.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Same.
see how that ends. It looked fun to play.
Like some of my games I got because I saw you playing them.
Yeah, like it's just the best form of marketing is seeing it in action and hearing about how excited the person is playing it.
Yeah, like word of mouth. That works great.
Word of mouth, and it's a step further than that. It's like you see the game at what it is. And you can get invested a little bit in the story. A 15-minute video on a game goes a long way.
Yeah, especially if. Actually, a certain group played Sonic Forces and they enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm legally allowed to say who.
No, I'm going to try to keep names out of this.
And they hated some of the Sonic Forces and they hated some of the previous Sonic games.
Yeah.
And somehow they seemed to enjoy Sonic Forces. At least they had fun with it.
Yeah.
And regardless of the qualities, that's the important thing, right?
That's
Yeah.
the big.
And that's a good selling point.
Yeah. It's like, this is fun.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. And when I go to buy the game, I remember the laughs I have watching that video. So I'm like, I wanted to have those kind of laughs again. So here we are.
Yeah, that's the important thing. If it's no matter what idea you have for the game, you gotta make sure it's fun to play,
Yeah.
or at least not painful to go through.
Yeah, fun or engaging.
Yeah,
There's so many games that, like, the storyline, I was like, I have to know how this ends.
yeah.
It's like, oh, but the ski mechanic stinks. I was like, whatever. The story is enough to drive me for this.
I gotta make sure not to make that mistake if I ever make one. Oh, I mean, like, good story but bad gameplay. Like,
Yeah.
even I couldn't do that anymore. I've done that.
There's a breaking point
Yeah,
where I'm like, no, I'm just going to find out how this ends because I don't want, care, or can't get through this.
yeah.
So, with that, guys, we're out of time, so we'll end it here. Thank you all for listening. This has been a Starmen Debates on marketing. I've been your host, Devin.
I'm Cody. Have a great night.
Billy, dig it.
David, see you later.
Have a good one, guys.